So this is probably a better bet. But the third horse in this race is SETI, Search for Extraterrestrial Intelligence, trying to find evidence of intelligent life. And to do that, we use big radio telescopes. This is the Allen Telescope Array in Northern California, where we at the SETI Institute turn these antennas in the directions of mostly nearby stars. These days, we're turning them in the direction of some of the stars that have been examined by Kepler, that are known to have planets that might support life. And we try and eavesdrop, we try and listen in on any broadcast that would tell us that somebody's out there. Now, there is the question of whether, even if life is common, whether intelligent life is common, okay? And this is a big point with a lot of the evolutionary biologists. Stephen Jay Gould used to comment on this, saying that, look, you're the result of a lot of, if you will, happenstance, a lot of contingency, a lot of accident. And Peter just talked about the kinds of accidents that have happened here in the past. He pointed out if those accidents had been slightly different, you might not be here suffering through this talk, right? So there is the question of, I give you 1,000,000 worlds with life and let them do their thing, let them do their Darwinian thing for another couple of billion years, what fraction of them will ever produce intelligence? And the answer to that question is, we don't know the answer to that question. Okay. Now, the first thing that people will say is, but what do you mean by intelligent life? Is there intelligent life on Earth? Is there intelligent life in Washington? I get those questions all the time. And the answer is simple from the standpoint of our work. Intelligence just means this: you can build a radio transmitter. Because if you can do that, then we might hear you. So turn to the person sitting next to you and ask them, can you build a radio transmitter? And then you'll know how to treat them for the rest of your time here at the school. This is, here's an example. This is a guy. This photo was made 30,000 years ago. And you can tell, but 30,000 years after this photo was made, that guy was building a transmitter. And I always like to point out, you can tell he's intelligent because he's about to add some RAM to his computer. Do you think that'll help, Carlos? It won't help. It won't make it any more interesting. But this is an interesting area of research. Why did we get intelligent? What happened in the evolutionary story that produced us? And we don't know, but this is some work of Lori Marino, who's a biologist in Atlanta at Emory University. And what she did is she has here a plot of the intelligence of dolphins and other toothed whales going back 50 million years. So here's